EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Get up, trick the Eagles!
We'll start the drive with Krosky Merritt. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Incredible run. 72 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Commanders are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to start. Here's Darnold. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Jordan McGee there on the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2. Pick up the 1st down there, right around midfield.
So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3-and-out. So that's a nice hard run there, nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Down the sideline. That's the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Giants.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. And open downfield, it's Johnson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Now give on the ground. And he'll get about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape, and found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart to the end zone. It's intercepted. And a nice return here as well. Takes it up to the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Taken at about the 6. Big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to score. He takes it back on the punt return. 91 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, we know it's always a risk when you catch it that deep, but boy, did he turn the risk into a reward with the long punt return for touchdown.
Well, Mike, you mentioned it. I think that decision to not only field that punt but attempt to return it caused the entire sideline to hold their breath. But when he found that crease and he got into the open field, I think that concern turned to joy, and they started chasing him down the sideline, and he was able to take it all the way in for 6.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Stephanie. Cowboy.
Quick throw in the RPO to Goddard. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Back to 60. Go.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. He's beyond midfield to the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag.
Ready, set.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3.
60 by 6. Here we go.
A give to Mitchell. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Now,
Third and 5.
It's third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing that, Daniel. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And this is going to be a first down. That is a head coach not afraid to roll the dice. This time it pays off and a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Ready.
Quick throw on the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Come on. Set. Viking 8. Bronco 80.
They'll throw with Daniels. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. It's Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll bring up second and goal.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head. Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. This quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight. He's going to try to take it in on his own, but not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up third and goal.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. To the goal line and in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Commanders. That his second TD catch of the season. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On play action, it is Dart. That is run downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. It's a gain of 34. Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Rocco switch. Rocco switch.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. The Giants are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Give a lot of credit to the left side of this offensive line. They're the ones who are going to do all of the work here, opening up that lane for their guy to run through. And really nice patience there by the back, letting his blocks develop to make sure he can pick up that 1st down.
Tracy. And nothing develops there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Here's Dart. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want a defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Project, this ain't what you want.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Come 19.
He runs with it. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this.
Ready?
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go. Hawks. 70. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
On the set.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. And remember, his first return was taken back for a touchdown. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jordan McGee there on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and inches. Looks like to get this one on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Hats off to the interior of this defensive line. Look at the penetration they're able to get up front, Mike, to defeat their blocks. And 3rd and an inch, they knew that run was coming, and boy, were they ready.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field. But they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge. And now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
He's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
30-yard line.
60 Maverick. 6.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. What's his kick? Is good. And the Commanders get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
Yes,
At their own 34-yard
On 1st down, Dart. Catch man, right side, by Thomas. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Giants can call their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Moving to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not him down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A play fake, now dart. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big one there to start the second half. It covers 51 yards. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they're in business. It's first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Here we go.
Scatterboo will take this in for a Giants touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the ready. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Let go.
Now he'll run. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a designed runner, and we can see there as he picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it, and he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Just a really good play good design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up third down.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Jaden Daniels. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
Makes the score. Commanders 24, Giants 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Dart. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
A gain of 21.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing. Dart. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll try the right side this time, and that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Mikey Singer still that time. Makes the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, New York.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The score, Giants 28, Commanders 24. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Let's start the drive with Krosky Merritt. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Rig it.
They'll run with Krosky Merritt. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Let's go.
Here's Daniel. Rolling right. Good blocking, and he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commander. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
Makes the score. Commanders 31. Giants 28.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Second down and 3. Now Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Dart going to throw here on second down. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. First and 10. Now give on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9. Throwing is Dart. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
In my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be
Here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of the game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside.
He gets free. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 87 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
38. Giants 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Dart. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
This crowd urging the defense on. It is 3rd and 8. Moving outside the pocket. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully. And it's a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He will find Thomas. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
That is hot downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
And the Giants first down. It's a gain.
They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it in, and this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Commanders 38, Giants 31.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They get the home victory here in the division